Thankful for the opportunity to be with you on this Tuesday of the Word of Encouragement. Today I'd like to go to Acts chapter 21. Here we see the Apostle Paul following the leadership of the Spirit of God to go to Jerusalem and to do what he did there that was very risky because of the attitude of the Sanhedrin at that time. And there was a great sense of fear on the part of the disciples, knowing that something was going to happen to Paul. But I don't think Paul even fully understood, but this was going to be an opportunity for him to get to Rome and to have influence there in the imperial capital, and to actually have influence in Caesarea by the sea to the leaders of the Roman government, even in Israel. So God was using this, and so you had the big tumult that broke out when they began to say that Paul had brought a Greek into the temple, which he had not done, and they began to move, and they were about to kill him. And then the chief captain of the band came and ran down and rescued him. And so he took him, and God used this unsaved Roman to protect Paul and to actually make it to where he could have an opportunity to give the gospel to all of the people that were there. And then later on, Lysias was actually used to the Lord to protect Paul and get him safely to Caesarea. It's amazing, even in the midst of what we would consider an enemy, God has the right people. Right in the middle of the Roman government, there was someone to be able to protect him. And in his interaction with the chief captain in verse 37, and as Paul was led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee? Who said, Canst thou speak Greek? Art not thou Egyptian, which before these days made us an uproar and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murderers? But Paul said, I am a man which am a Jew of Tarsus, a city in Cilicia, a citizen of no mean city, and I beseech thee, suffer me to speak unto the people. And when he had given him license, Paul stood on the stairs and gave the great proclamation of the truth in chapter 22 of Acts. This could have been totally different. Paul could have been killed by the Jews. They could have easily have stoned him. Or Lysias could have come and never let him speak as he spoke. And then he very easily could have given him over to the Sanhedrin, and again he would be destroyed. But God does protect. And we can be assured in the midst of what seems like governmental overreach or other types of issues that seem to be so difficult, God can place just the right person. He can move the pieces around. And if we're walking with him, we can be right in the center of his will and accomplish his purpose. So today, just realize the most important thing you can do is just walk with the Lord. God is more than able to take care of you. And he will meet your inner need. He will protect you. And today we can just have confidence that we're his servant. And just like Paul, he'll make even the most unusual circumstances turn out for good.